Welcome back, everyone. Drake Hawkins with you again, and we're into 2 and soon to be 3 wars going on in Germany here. Our only problem is that these sieges are taking up 2 stacks of our Space Marines. Well, sort of. They only need 26,000, but my unit's standard unit composition is 25, so that's just in Lucca, though. Everywhere else seems to be okay. We're going to take this guy, we're going to run him up to Lothian. Good, lovely spot this time of year. I don't know, what time is it? June? Lothian would be lovely in June. Have you been there? I have not. Swedish peasants occupied more turf of ours. Siege of Ansbach is over. Well, that's unfortunate, because Ansbach is ours. You can finish off the guys in Lapland. Hopefully they will not leave before you get there. Ugh. Darn that siege of Ansbach. They're probably going to take off over to try to remove Alsace from the sieged targets. We have +7 and Ferrara. Firenze is -7, and what is this? Cuneo is -7 as well. There goes the attempt to re-siege Alsace. -57%. I'm okay with letting that tick a little bit. Ermland. Oh, come on, guys. Stop taking all my turfs back. I'll draw this guy maybe down that way. He has no leader, but... Koliba! It is doomsday! Failed. Le Poitou religion. Catastrophe. Disaster. Right, so... Landshut is over too. That's unfortunate. I need to split one more time. No, actually you don't. You guys can stay grouped. We'll just unsiege this actually, no you can't, because apparently that guy is trying to unsiege our spot with one dude. So we'll give him some help. What else? What else? Sweden still wants out of the war. I wonder why. Because they're absolutely ripped apart internally. Provence and France, are you worth Austria and Provence? Okay. Siege of Firenze. Oh, the very lucky siege there. Good. You guys can head over to Genoa. Actually, I don't know if I even need that. Do I need that? What can I get from Lucca at this point? Lucca. War reparations, of course, and all your cash. You gotta have lots, right? Yeah, you do. 3,400 and... Okay, we'll wait a bit. That's pretty much... That's 45 war score for that. That's amazing. Annul treaties with France, please. So it'll be 55 war score. We need not long. That one fortress would probably be enough. This is a 6, so we will need to siege the whole thing out. Alright, Ferrara will drop once that tick wins there. Once that siege wins there. And then we can start there's the Ferrara right there. Good. Then we can start clearing up some territory, I suppose. We can head up this way and start chewing away. Gnawing away was the word I was looking for. At the baddies taking our turf back. Ferrara here is going to give me all their money. 220. You're weak. Oh, we'll force the religion and we'll war reparations. That'll make me happy. Look at you. Look at you. You're no longer a false religion, but you're stuck between Austria and the Papal State. That's amusing. For me. And very unhappy about it too, apparently. Lapland is under our control. That's a unique type of trowel used for contouring. What do we got? Baden under control by Lucca. Would you guys stop it? Stop it! Just stop it, I say. I need to just go ahead and do that. And then we will split off 2 more of you, select you, split in half. Oh, we can't go down there? Oh, that's all terrible. I was going to siege these out so they'd stop spawning dudes. But apparently not. What we are going to do, however, is upset England here. England has an ally or 2. The Pope is the defender of the faith, but he is also, again, or the Pope, the Papal States, rather, and he's on our side. No, Poland, rather. He's on our side in the Russian war, so he can't join. The Papal State doesn't want to join because they're already at war with me. And English West Indies. So we're going to go ahead and take Cumbria, which we'll actually go ahead and do right away. These fleets can come down here, and I'm going to give them a mission to hunt enemy fleets in, not the Baltic Sea, North Atlantic, what? We can't hunt in the channel? Like down here? I are confused. Danzig is controlled. Why can we only hunt in the North Atlantic? Is the North Atlantic the one we want? Like, is that the region? The naval region we want? Maybe. Blow up some ships, shall we? Yes. Yes, we shall. 2 of them sunk. Good. And I can actually just siege out their capital. Take that and stand there in the Dodger Bank. Conversion successful. Excellent. So that war has started. Let's go over to the New World and get these guys in action then as well. You need to come up here and take out the Bahamas. There's 25 galleons there, so I don't think there's no admiral. I don't think the lack of admiral is going to have a trouble here. You know what? I'm going to get an explorer instead. He's going to have decent points. There we go. He's got good points. And once this wars are done, we can send him off to do the circumnavigate or some silliness like that. Whatever we need to explore. If that's even a thing anymore. I don't think so. Papal State is still sieging stuff of ours. That's very rude of you, Papal State. That's farmland, so we can probably siege that down. And with his 3-star general, I'm not really concerned about him losing anything. We could conversely go down and take care of the Popo. Where are you? Are you guys like done? Can you please group up and finish dealing with these things? Occupied. They occupied. Jeepers! Stop stealing all my turf. It's like you're pretending like you can win this. There. I should just go down and take that and naval supply. Naval force limit. Siege of Cuneo. Good. Okay, that should end things for them pretty much right away. We'll siege that out. Actually, we may not even. This war I can end anytime. Lucca is willing to leave, I believe, on our terms. Yes. So we will, they'll annul their treaties with France, which will put them in a rather precarious position. What else did I do? War reparations. Oh yes, $3,409. That's what we wanted. You guys, instead of doing that, come up here, please. Good, done. Yeah, why are you not marching together? Okay, so this group's gonna go hit there. This group, can you move, please? If I unpause, they will move. No, they won't, apparently. You guys can come up this way. And do we have a fight to be had here? Not really, eh? I think the English might be overseas, which is kind of amusing. Pope's troops are in Bamberg. Anything we can do about him? What might? Yeah, that we got 50k on the way to deal with that infidel. Yes, I'm calling the Pope an infidel. Really? Whoa! Wait a second. Occupied by the Chickasaw. Cherokee are at war with who? The Chickasaw and Potawatomi. Portuguese Mexico? Wow. Where are the Potawatomi? Where are the Potawatomi? Is this? Are you up in this mix somewhere? No. Oh, there you are. Okay. I see. So that's you and you. And the Chickasaw are just kicking butt, it looks like, on the Cherokees. That's too bad for you, sir. Oof, minus 93%. I think you lost, bud. I think you might have to turn some turf back over to the United States of America. Or Miami, as it were. People in Miami must agree. We got wars everywhere. Man, we can really probably stand to lose one of these wars. 3 wars at once? A little overzealous. Considering we think we still have a coalition against us. Don't we? Do we still have a coalition against us? I'm curious. It's been so long I've totally ignored them and forgotten. Provence and the Papal States. Well, we're at war with the Papal State already, so... The Bahamas! We win, guys. We won. We can quit right now. We took the Bahamas. But we could continue and take Puerto Rico, too. I'm going to take all of this from this particular... Oh, it is the English West Indies. This is all going to be absorbed into... I don't know which one. I don't know if it's going to go to Cuba or if it's going to go to Prussian West Indies. Should go to one of them, unless I actually take the whole place. That might be a thing, too. I don't know. England is pretty much lost, right? I mean, it's just England and the English West Indies? Yeah. Okay, so 50k units, or 50k troops, they're on the way. Let's go around that way, because apparently Pope's units are running off somewhere else. That's fine. You guys can go up here. The other guy can come up here. We'll just start sieging our way through and smash whatever we find on the way. Whereas this 50k is going to keep marching straight through to find the enemy. Colonial Ventures. Invest in the naval force limit. Diplomacy technology reduced by 10%. Yeah, let's do that. Ships are more expensive for the time being, but money's not a problem at the moment. Pretty sure our treasury is a little bustling. Bursting at the seams. Voluptuous. Overburdened. Russia occupied a province. We should probably end that war, right? I mean, shouldn't we? Really? Maybe? Oh no, see, the Polish have something more to do now. Look at that. Muscovite Cossacks. Interesting. And Russian troops hanging out. Oh, there's some good fighting going on there still. That's fine. We'll leave it. We'll leave them to it for a while. You guys are still trying to run away from me. Reasonably so, I suppose. There's 50k troops rolling behind a 3-star general. I would run too if I were you. They're blockading the capital here. Oh man, I hate that they can walk right up through here and sneak behind me. They're gonna go like, oh no, this is ours now. Go away, Sweden. Oh, we have called a peace. Do we though? Do we accept this statement? Yeah, our war exhaustion is tiny. Minuscule. 0.82. That's hilarious. It's a non-entity, my friends. Tech-wise, where are we at? We've probably spent enough years that we could do that tech. Totally can. We're not ahead of time anymore. There. We're going to get a new type of cannon, which is fine with me. Not going into any fights at the moment, so I'm going to actually go right ahead and tell these guys to upgrade. So our cannons will drop to 0 morale very temporarily. Ah, right, a new idea group. What did we say we were going to do for a new idea group? Probably military points. Offensive, I think, is my first choice. Either aristocratic or offensive. I think we gotta go offensive. Bunch of discipline, land force limit modifier, siege bonus, prestige from battles, leaders get a better point, and yeah, I think we gotta do offensive. It's the only one that makes sense, considering we're always ahead in military points. Alright, well, we're gonna ignore the English troops, just siege down London and Marches, and then we will, we'll end them in a heartbeat. We'll actually basically end up waiting on things like this stuff. Yeah, that's what we're gonna end up waiting on. We'll have to siege out all of the turf there before we end things. You go to Ansbach. You can split. Can you get one of them in there? Yeah, you can. Good. Up here, do this. Where's my troops? Ah! He's dodging me. Dodgy dodger. Where are you headed? Up to Riga, probably? Let's stop what we're doing. Let's force march. Go faster. Catch this guy. Come on. I want to knock the heads of the Pope's troops around a little. He's annoying me. We occupied Puerto Rico. Let the ships do their job, taking out the 2 cogs. And we're going to go ahead and move... Oh, hey. We're going to go ahead and move... Oh, I guess we don't have to occupy that one. We're going to move down to... Oh, man. Our friendly Prussian and Caribbeans. This is owned by Cuba, and this is being sieged out by the Prussian West Indies. We don't have to do much in the New England area. I mean, I guess it's not New England, but... Conversion successful. Oh, we can get Cano back. Good. That was... The debuff has finally worn off. Where else does England own territory? I suppose they probably... Oh, yes, they do. They own English Natal and English Angola. I think we'd ignore England's mainland altogether and just start pot-shotting at their Indian or African properties. I like it. Gobble up some goodies down there would be nice. You guys are headed off to Ireland. We must return Ireland to the fold. Oh wait, we're losing our capital. Oops. Yeah, see, Poland, Lithuania, you're supposed to be taking care of these guys. What do you think you're doing? Jeepers. Now, where are you headed, bud? You are headed down to Mitau. Probably Riga, I imagine. Siege, reclaim that province. And where's our fortress up here? Do we have any? No, we don't. Let's see if we can nail that guy before he gets away. Could be lovely. Finish that. Come around, Bamberg. Nope, you're going to keep running, aren't you? And... Force march, go! Get him! Go get him! Fast! Run faster! Good. And this was good. The siege of those guys. And we can unrun him and start reclaiming some territory there. Here. You can go here, and you can go down here. We'll start reclaiming that turf. He should be able to catch him in the Thurgeon or close to it. Do we need anything more from these guys? Who are we going to hit? See, Provence hasn't... We haven't taken any of Provence's territory, so we could just end that war by just knocking Alsace out and taking it. I think Provence and the Papal States aren't really worth much other than the money, so let's just end that war with Alsace. We'll, of course, take Alsace. Oh, wait. What? They won't do it. Oh. Okay. Oh, right, because we don't have a high war score with them because they own all of this other stuff that was handed to them. So we'll have to clean that out. Okay, no problems. Alright, I think I hear a little lady calling for her daddy. So we're going to put in a cut here real shortly. Gotta finish this attack here, though. She's getting ready for bed. Uh-oh. It's time, you know, the fathery things. We still have a call to peace. It's getting gruelingly high. Jeepers, lots of crazy going on here. Okay, we did catch the 10k units there, so we can shut off the forced march, and we can split you up and get you to start grabbing some turf back. Go away, Sweden. I know we really should just end that war with Sweden, right? I mean, there's nothing more we're gonna get. I basically want these 3 provinces from Russia, so let's go talk to Russia and say, give me this, this, and this. And your money. And war reparations. And we'll humiliate you. Oh, I can't? Really? What more do we need to humiliate them? Because I would like that. Demand exceeds war score. Current peace is 92. Our war score is only 64. Why? Oh, they've got some fortresses back here, hey? Hey? Hey, that's what they have, hey? But I really want those 3 provinces. And I'd actually like that one as well, that one. And I guess we'll take care of that in the next episode. Boo-earns. Boo-earns. Is there fortresses up here? I don't think so, eh? I guess not. We'll claim this stuff back. We'll take our time. We won't end it. We'll end with 3 active wars. I like all the green war score. It's lovely. There's not really a rush for it, right? We can bleed these guys dry. It is hurting us with our war exhaustion, but not even. It's at 1. Decrease it by 1. Absolutism decreased by 1. Ooh. Well, we don't want that. So I'm going to leave it. But that'll be for next episode. Thank you so much. We're going to clean up some of this Russian nonsense and probably push them out of the war soon. This Alsace war will be over very quickly here once we gain enough territory back from them. And then we'll end that. Then we'll hit the Russian war, end that. And England is just a matter of cherry-picking the territory. There's no threat to that. And there's no risk of it going longer than it needs to at this point. So thank you all for joining me. Germany expands. Germany moves forward. We're actually going to start taking some territory in Africa, huh? Maybe we can fiddle around with things down there. But we'll do that next episode. Thank you so much, and we will see you in game.